What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another tutorial here, and this is on a synth that's in an upcoming release by Mutrix called Gunz. For those of you who don't follow this dude, he just announced that this will be released through Rotten Records, and in case you don't know, that's Excision's label. So that's a pretty big deal coming from a guy who's released all of his music for free downloading. And for that, we thank you. But if you haven't given this guy a listen, check him out. He's got some good shit out there. This song is a trap song, and there's a lot of percussiveness to it. So that I also respect, being a percussionist. It's really hard to find some actual music out there it's got solid rhythmic attitude to it. So give it a listen, and I'll play the synth along to it. That way you guys kind of know what you're getting into, and we'll get on to the tutorial.
I got Gunz.
So yeah, there it is. Pretty solid synth. Not too difficult to make at all, but the melody is catchy. So we'll get right to it. Sylenth, 1 oscillator, sawtooth, 1 voice. Volume is at 1 o'clock, phase is at 2 o'clock. Detune and stereo are at 0. Pan is at 12 o'clock. Amp and release are at 0. Our decay is at 50%. And sustain is at 100%. We have oscillator A running through a low pass filter. Our cutoff here is about 1230. 0 resonance on drive is about 830. And the cutoff, don't worry about that here. I have that modulating. So yeah, right there. So that's not a big deal. Just leave it all the way up. Anyway, resonance is at about 130, and a key track is at 0. I have a little bit of distortion, have it on clip, and our amount is at about 11 o'clock. Dry wet is all the way up. We have some EQ here. 1130 for the bass. Bass frequency is at 3 o'clock. Treble is at 2 o'clock. And our treble frequency is at 11 o'clock. Have some reverb. Size is about 10 o'clock. Pre-delay is at 12:30. Dampening is at 11 o'clock, 10:30 or so. And our width is at 2:30. Dry wet is about 10:30, 11 o'clock. And we have a compressor on it. Ratio is about 2 o'clock. And our threshold's at 1 o'clock. Our attack is about 8:30, and our release is at 10 o'clock. So make sure you have your portamento set to 11:30, and our bend range is at 12 o'clock. And this will allow you to pitch bend, which there's a hell of a lot of pitch bend going on here, in case you haven't noticed. I'll solo this out, actually. That way you guys can actually listen to what's going on here. Let me take care of all this real quick. So, pretty catchy melody, like I said before. The synth is not that hard to make, so Thanks for watching the video. And again, if you guys haven't checked out any of his other songs, do check them out. They're also really good too. And congrats on the release.
Hey, hardcore, motherfucker.